Well, prior to Alexa Grasso breaking through against Valentina Shevchenko, no one had fought her as closely as this Brazilian talent, Taila Santos. A lot of fans felt like at UFC 275 back in Singapore that she should have been the athlete to emerge with the split decision win. Of course, that is neither here nor there. She's an outstanding striker, undeniable knockout power at 125 pounds. Can lean on her grappling if need be. Tonight, though, she is focused on striking, leg kicks, jab. She believes her power will be heard from before fighting. Well, with respect to Amanda Nunes, you can argue that Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's mixed martial arts athlete of all time. And by the way, I know you've been checking out that career mode. How about Shevchenko moonlighting as a coach?
I mean, if you're going to be coached by anyone, you want to be coached by this young lady right here. She has won everything that she has done. And look, you had the Performance Institute. Before you get your lunch, you pop in and you see the champ. Valentina Shevchenko has the mind of a champion, but she also has the skills that have allowed for her to distance herself from the UFC flyweight division. She's a phenomenal fighter, and I'm pretty sure she's a phenomenal coach.
And man, has she put her small nation of Kyrgyzstan on the world map with all of her UFC success. Another big spot in a career full of them for Valentina Shevchenko here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Taila Santos. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. The flyweight queen, Valentina Shevchenko, one of the few fighters that DC actually gets starstruck around, and she is back on the proving ground tonight against Taila Santos, the very woman who gave her arguably her toughest defense to date.
It was the first time we've ever seen it. There was a time where we lauded someone winning a round against Valentina Shevchenko. And we go back to Singapore, and Taila Santos had won 3 rounds, or 2 rounds on judges' scorecards as we went to the championship rounds. She is so big and powerful and carries a confidence about herself that she can beat the unbeatable. That allowed for her to come within moments of becoming the UFC champion. Switch knee lands to the body. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good.
Boom, straight left hand. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Oh, big elbow.
Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Oh, switch kick lands. There's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! Santos going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. It's broken, I think.
Just misses there with the left.
Liver kick. Another big body kick lands.
Shevchenko going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Oh!
She's in a lot of trouble, John. She's gonna have to be so smart to reach the final bell. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Oh, man, does she have the jab working tonight. Beautifully done on that exchange.
She's got it going, and it's so fast and so accurate. She's really good at fighting behind her jab.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Shevchenko gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop!
Very good. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to the striking. Stick to the game plan. You're hurting her to the bottom.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Shevchenko looking good. Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh, she's got big strikes landing now. Nice positional control here. Shevchenko's got the full mount. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Santos getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Shevchenko. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Shevchenko ground and pound from half guard.
And now she's in mount. Oh.
"20 seconds to go round two." so back to the stools they go after a crazy round, 2 knockdowns. She told us on Thursday power will be the biggest factor in this fight, and that was certainly the case in that previous
And
round.
she's very fast, too. Speed equals power in a lot of instances. So as she's throwing quick, eventually she just sets down, boom! Knocked her opponent down 2 times in the previous round. How does she build on this type of momentum?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Nice straight right lands. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Big knee there. Nice crack there. Perfect execution on that team.
Big double leg level change. Oh, right into mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Shevchenko. Well, she loves those elbows from this top position, and she made her pay with that one.
She made her pay. She's smothering her and throwing those elbows from in close.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Shevchenko. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side.
Oh, big shots raining down. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw 2 high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Santos going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot, land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach. All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These 2 women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Easily stand up out here. Her hands are just too fast, too risky, okay? From this point on, it's all about getting this fight to the ground. You gotta drop.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is...
That's big. Big shot lands from the top. It looks like her opponent's reeling.
Like that.
Oh, right to the mount.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Valentina Shevchenko. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up to the top from that beautiful half guard position.
So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove it.
Well, she's landing the jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point. Great shot from the top position.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be said. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
Straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly. Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Switch kick to the body by Santos. Straight punch, that is useful. Pretty good connection there, yeah.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Shevchenko's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it get to the judge.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center. Another one!
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.